Hello, welcome to Recommended Video Channels, where I locate YouTube's most interesting channel content for you. There are many new and existing videos here for you, so browse our many selections and playlist to watch something. Be sure to subscribe and click on Notify so you'll be made aware of our newest uploads. I'm your host, Ben Bailey. Thanks for coming by my channel. Now here's the interesting video selected for you. Hello. This episode of Selling a Vagabond is entitled What We Eat on Board. It depicts the various steps that Elayna has to go through while on board to prepare the family meals. By the way, the different links you see here, you cannot reach those from this channel, my channel. You have to go to Sailing the Vagabond's channel to subscribe or click on other links. I don't have any way that I can perform that on my channel. As we open, we show them in a cartoon type of display where they are going to be going to the grocery store and other locations to find provisions for preparing their dinner. Here they're showing a meal plan that they've got for each day and the ingredients that are on there. Now when that boom swung over Elayna's head, at first it startled me. I thought, well, she's going to get conked, but fortunately, after thinking about it, I realized that boom is too high for that, so she's not at any exposure. Darwin here, their youngest child, seems to be doing a little bit of passive resistance on his part. Now we're moving on to dinner. The first thing that Elayna does is prepare dinner for the children. As a lot of children do, they don't seem particularly interested in eating at the time that they might be otherwise engaged with playing. Now Elayna has moved on to preparing the dinner for the adults. It's a rather involved recipe that she's making, so she's consulting her schedule for the day and identifying what she needs to obtain from the ship's stores. Here she's opening up the ship's stores and extracting several cans of goods that she can use. Quite a bit going into it. Now we see her starting to fix the dinner while maintaining an eye through the open window on the children who are out on the catamaran's trampoline, which spans the area between the two pontoons on the left and right side. She's now preparing the side dish for the burger and placing what she just prepared into the small ship's oven. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that oven is operated off of propane to reduce the as opposed to electric, in order to reduce the load on offshore energy, which is always tight for a ship. They do have some solar cells on board and storage batteries, but it's much easier to consume and more realistic to consume energy from a propane when it's available rather than the stored electric. She's moved on here to the main dish of hamburger. It's not made with beef or pork. It's made with other items. She's talking here about the dessert that she's preparing. Now at this point, Riley makes a couple of offhand remarks about or jokes about chocolate. He doesn't seem to be a fan of it. I don't think he dislikes it, but he's like, he doesn't get the big deal. It appears like everybody's ignoring him. When he opens up the drawer with all the pots and the pans, who appears but Darwin? Seems to be the favorite pastime of our children, or was the favorite pastime of our children when they were young. The lady you just saw, our young woman, is the live on board that helps them with meals and taking care of the children. And I think she also maintains some watches now. I'm not positive about that. Elayna here talks about making her own chocolate from raw, she calls it cacao or cacao. I'm not sure. It's an Australian word. We call it cocoa. Thanks for watching. You'll find a link below to the full version of this episode at the recommended channel.